Well, it happened. I caved and bought the sweet house, even though I said multiple times that I wouldn't know where to put something like this even if I did buy it. Listen, I don't have a problem, okay? Besides, everyone always says one of the best investments you can make is real estate. Sure, they may not have been referring to digital candy houses in a Disney game, but I mean, come on. So, now that I own this sweet new sweet house, I guess it would be appropriate to give everyone a bit of a review on it. That way you can decide for yourself if it's worth it, or maybe you already have it, and you're just here to laugh as I attempt to justify my poor decision making. Either way, it's fine. Alright, so if I want to show off this beautiful new sweet home, I guess the first thing I should do is find a place to put it. Before we get started, I'd like to mention that I'm a small full-time content creator, so pressing the like button on this video can make a huge difference for me. If you would like to join our community and play the update live with friends, consider joining my Twitch channel. I'll put the link in the video description. Consider subscribing for more Disney Dreamlight Valley and gaming content, and with that, let's get started. Obviously, it should be placed on top of or around the new candied path. So let's go ahead and start by making some candy. I'm sure it won't take that long. Oh my god, are you kidding me? It's been 4 hours! Anyway, now that we have the candied path and the sweet new sweet home, let's find a spot in the valley to display it so we can do a proper tour. I'm thinking the village area in the Forest of Valor. Now, originally I wanted to put Mike and Sully's apartment here, but who knows when that'll be back. Game off, just take my money already. I guess for now, we'll just settle on the candy home in this new spot. All right, what a sweet transformation. I'm sorry, I'll stop. Who am I kidding? I'll never stop. Let's start our little review process by going over the exterior details of the house first, and following that, we'll head inside and take a look at the interior decor options that we can play around with. I must admit, the first thing I noticed about the sweet house was its size. I mean, look at this thing. This thing dwarfed every other house in my village except for Mini Casita. Also, for the record, it looked absolutely ridiculous in my village area. I'm definitely not gonna keep it here. I might move it to the theme park side and decorate the interior as an ice cream shop or maybe even a dedicated sweet zone. We'll figure that out. For now, and for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna leave it right here, even though it barely fits. Now, let's discuss the exterior details. I have to say I was pleasantly surprised by the level of detail on this house. There's certainly a lot going on. The front steps are wafers, there's lollipops, gumdrops, a peppermint door, and plenty of ice cream. The ice cream on the roof looks like mint with chocolate sprinkles. But who would put a cherry on mint? The cherry looks great and all, but the flavor profile is all wrong, and personally I find it offensive. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't let something that small get to me. You know? On the opposite side of the roof, away from the blasphemous ice cream topping, there's even an adorable little balcony. The balcony is a cookie resting over whipped cream with pretzel railing. Overall, it's pretty darn sweet. One of the cutest features of the exterior is actually the air conditioner. Yeah, you heard that right. Look at this little ice cream sandwich. It's even animated with a little fan and everything. I also like that the hose by the back door is licorice and the holder is a pretzel. Now, there's definitely a lot to like about this big sweet house. But there is one thing that did disappoint me, aside from the cherry on mint ice cream. And that's the fact that the back door doesn't work like it does on the cottage house. I'm not sure if this was a mistake on the development side or something that will likely get fixed later, but I hope it does get fixed. Overall, I do like the house. I just need to figure out where I can make it fit in. With that said, it's time to head inside. Obviously, we're going to be changing things around a bit. To be honest, I was a bit lost on what to do with this build, so I started out the same way as usual. Throw up some matching floors and wallpaper, and then just drop furniture until ideas start rolling in. For the floor, we went with the strawberry and chocolate sprinkled flooring, and for the walls, we chose the chocolate-covered strawberry vanilla cake pattern. With that out of the way, I started dropping things that I felt fit Vanellope or just the overall sweet theme. It wasn't long before I had conflicting ideas. I liked the idea of making a bakery or a restaurant specializing in sweet treats, but I also liked the idea of making a sweet arcade. However, the lobby itself just didn't feel big enough to support both. Eventually, I decided to go with the restaurant concept. Now, I do like the food counter stall for most restaurant builds, but with the path I was taking on this one, it just didn't really feel like the right fit for me. Instead, I opted for an L-shaped kitchen island, and luckily found one that was a near perfect match for the regal desk I used as the dining tables. Considering the table arrangements, I decided to pull back the 2 doors located on the left and right hand side. On the topic of doors, there was only one door in my inventory that really felt like it would work at all, and that was the painted double door. For seating, I went with the fancy desk chair, the accent chair, and curvy couch. After figuring out most of the decor, I started to apply finishing touches. Some matching wall decor, a register, various suites, and of course, our incredibly adorable and charismatic hostess, Simpafina. No? Sorry, I'm still working on the name. And there you have it. The complete project, Dreamlight Valley's newest sweet house. So, did you pick up this new house, or are you planning to? If so, what did you do with it? Oh, and if you'd like to see me expand on this build, maybe do something with the other rooms, be sure to let me know in the comments. With the 3 other rooms, I could always add an arcade, a kitchen, and maybe a public restroom. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to hit that like button, and consider subscribing for more Disney Dreamlight Valley and gaming content. If you really liked today's video, consider becoming a channel member to support my journey as a creator, or join me live on Twitch. I'll leave links for these options in the video description. As always, thank you so much for your time today, and good luck decorating your valley.